Anyways, let's just crack on with it, shall we? Anyways, so my year 6 teacher, let's call him Mr. Gotham, because that was his real name. Before you start roasting him in the comments, you should. A pain in the butt. From anyone who was at my old school, I'm not going to say that, so I don't basically dox myself, because I don't want to do that. So I want to have my privacy hidden. And alright, let's go. Anyway, so Mr. Gotham, he was the type of teacher who would yell every day, pick on you. He basically pick on people with like learning disabilities and stuff like that. Like, my gosh, he was a pain. Where do I even start with the stories? When I was talking to myself while he was reading a book, he was like, "We do not accept that behaviour," and he told me to sit at the front. Meanwhile, I was talking to myself, mind your goddamn business. But the thing is, I started flipping crying while trying to hide it as much as I could. Like, it was so painful. I flipping hated year 6. I had pretty nice TAs though, so that's a plus. Yippee! Anyways, so I have some disabilities. Please don't go shame me in the comments, but I have ADHD and autism, and let's just say he'd always pick on like the people who don't know that much, and like he'd always be like, "Oh well, maybe if you were listening, you would know what to do." Meanwhile, I was listening, but he just decided to butt in and be like, "Oh, you weren't listening." But meanwhile, how would you know if I was not listening? Or because I can't answer a damn question that I didn't know. God damn, what's an example that I could use? For example, well, let's just say he asked me what 1,813 divided by 9 is. How the heck would I supposed to know? I mean, he was a math teacher. He taught in high school. He treated everyone like a flipping high schooler, like a year 9 or year 8 or something like that. And I was in year 6 then. I'm now in year 7. So how do I continue this? I don't have a script, so I had to think of anything. Anyways, meetings. Let's just talk about that. My mum has had several meetings with my teacher. Flipping annoying. I would just sit in a room for 30 minutes with my mum, with flipping Mr. Gotham. Like, and let me tell you, that was a pain. Like, my mum would say, like, he has disabilities and stuff like that, and he would be like, he was like, we understand, but he was probably like this in his head. We don't really give a damn on what your son has. He can still do math or something. The thing is, I struggle with handwriting. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on writing. Like, so basically, we done this thing called awards. Whenever I'd done like the best in my whole entire class, he'd pick somebody else. He was always against me. But when I didn't do that well, he'd always choose me. Like, I'd done the flipping best in the whole class. Got 7 like house points, because that's the system we had in my old school. But like, bro, I'm just a kid with disabilities. You can't always expect me to do random stuff that I don't even know how to do. Like, how the heck? So I was learning a bit of algebra in year 6. I learned a bit about it in year 5, but year 6. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. There are people outside my window, so if you hear them, just ignore it. I think my editor will somehow cut that out. But anyways, this is year 6, not some random old people outside my window. Anyways, let's get back to it. So I always had nice TAs. sometimes I stutter a bit, so if I repeat some stuff, don't go, oh, you repeated stuff in the comments, please. Anyways, back to it now, shall we? Anyways, so the high school I'm in, I can't say it because my editor will get hella peed off with me, so I can't do anything about that. So we're halfway into the video. If you watched through this when very Sigma, there's just a couple more minutes left. So I'm in. Sorry for so many awkward silences. I just need to think of stuff that I'm going to say. Anyways, oh my god. Anyways, so I always had very nice TAs. They'd always help me and stuff. They wouldn't give me the answer, but they would lead me up to stuff with the answer. So whenever my teacher was off sick, it was a celebration for everyone. And when I mean everyone, I mean everyone. I was so happy. And when I was substitute teachers, it was always so fun. Like, it was better than having flipping Mr. Gotham from Batman. Yeah, so I don't care, you can roast him in the comments, but if I'm being brutally honest, he definitely deserves that after what trauma he's caused me through. He's yelled at me multiple times because I wasn't apparently listening. Meanwhile, how the heck am I supposed to do flipping that? So I struggle with times tables, and I didn't know what. I was doing science one day, and I didn't know what volume meant in water terms, and he yelled at me. He was like, well, maybe he was like, well, you weren't listening, because this will help you one day and stuff like that. I don't know if he said that, but he said something about me not listening, and that really annoyed me because. So in the last 2 days, I was kind of a bit selfish, not going to lie. But I understand why he yelled at me then, but you could have just told me off and not yell at me, causing me flipping trauma, and it's still hitting me now, almost a year later. Like, I thought it was cool when we were learning with him. Damn, I really wish I had the year 5 teacher, but then I should have chose her instead of Mr. Gotham. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this is he in year 6. So yeah, year 6 is causing me a lot of trauma. Like, my god. Like, I'd get headaches almost every single day learning math and English. I mean, we'd go on some trips, and that's the only thing I enjoyed about year 6. We went to Harry Potter Studios. I went to a farm on my birthday, which was the 7th of June. And we went to Harry Potter world or Harry Potter Studios on the 17th, which is my I'm not going to say it, but it's one of my it's like somebody who lives close to me, but his birthday. Can't say that. Can't say it for obvious reasons, because just in case they found this video, I'd rather not say, because they might be a bit sensitive about that, so, which is alright. So, on the bus, it was like an hour and 30 minutes drive. I sat next to my friend, yeah? Well, thankfully, yeah, but this is about my year 6 struggle, so I'm not going to do the one about that. I'll make another video about that, like my year 6 trips, like maybe next week or something. Yeah, my update schedule is quite bad. So, if you, and I mean if you, or any of your friends who don't have YouTube, can you just tell me like your year 6 stories if you're in year 6, and if you enjoyed being in year 6 or not. But if it was a hectic year for you, then I'm really sorry, and I hope you have the rest of your day, folks. Bye, ciao, and have a good rest of your day, folks. Peace out.